I understand you are here for the China-Africa Forum. Now, what is the significance as the Secretary General you see in China and Africa people walking hand in hand and working hand in hand?
Well, it's absolutely crucial. First of all, Africa is a continent that was a double victim of colonialism. First, because of the impact of colonialism in itself, and second, because as the global governance institutions, the UN, the Bretton Woods system, were created after the Second World War, most of the African countries were not yet existing. They were under colonial rule. And so Africa was not sufficiently represented in our global system. And this is particularly serious in the economic and financial dimensions. And so when one needs to reform the international financial system to make it correspond to today's economy and to properly benefit developing countries, because the Chinese-Africa cooperation is the symbol of South-South cooperation, and because China is having an extremely important role in the investment that Africa needs to do to overcome its gaps in infrastructure, its gaps in education, its gaps in health. And the cooperation with China represents an extremely, extremely important opportunity for the African continent. What we see is as China has aligned its global development initiative with the Sustainable Development Goals, the Chinese cooperation, I'm sure, will be a very important instrument in supporting African countries exactly in the implementation of the Agenda 2030.